I have the copy there, and then we can each of the sacrament, not only marriage, going about your prenuptial inquiry that is there. The secretary may follow it up. Even soft copy I may have. You can take a printout and give to the priest also. Yes, with regard to each of these. One thing is, as I say, one of our duties, practical guidelines for marriage. What we have to do. First thing is preparation for marriage. Canon 10:6-3 speak about 4 levels of preparation. Canon 10:6-3 speaks about 4 levels of preparation. Remote preparation, proximate preparation, immediate preparation, and then after marriage, pastoral care. So these are the different things. Right from childhood we have to teach them about marriage through catechism. Then marriageable age boys general preparation, that is proximate preparation. Then immediate preparation is after writing the banns or during that time and all. These are the things. That is one thing you have to concentrate. The law says very clearly, you should bless a marriage that is valid, those 3 things I said, but also lawful. For validity, catechism is not needed. For validity, you must have consent, free from impediment, and canonical form. For lawfulness, you have to give proper inspection. You know, you are trained in the seminary for 10 years for the sacrament of orders, but then even 10 days you don't give for the sacrament of marriage, means that is not proper. So proper syllabus, many dioceses, regions follow their own. You have to follow this preparation. I said those who are all involved, one doctor one day, elderly couple one day, or other times not simply learning our Father and a comprehensive preparation for that. Then liturgy for marriage to be celebrated and this one. Then I was there in Singapore on 26th, the day following Christmas. We have milestone wedding anniversary. Means not merely 25. All the years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, 35 years. There were in that parish, small parish, but about more than nearly 100 couple were there. Milestone wedding anniversary mass soon after Christmas during the time of Holy Family. The Archdiocese of Palakkad every day, Silver Jubilearians on Holy Family Day, all must compulsorily come and special mass for them. Like this, if it is possible, parish which takes initiative, 5 years of married life, make them come together. There is a special mass. Suppose there are 10 people, 10 couple who are coming. Your special mass for them, make them participating, encouraging them. All these will go a long way with regard to the preparation. And other things, of course, diocesan level, regional level, they are doing quite a number of things. I just indicate a little with regard to the questions attended to detail, with regard to sacraments, pastoral questions and answers. About that book is about 30 pages only. I will try to share with you. It is prepared by CCPA Commission for Family and Canon Law together. First printed in Bombay and then distributed all over India. A green booklet regarding that will be helpful also. We will share with it, but no problem of sharing with it, but the problem of reading it is important. It will not take much time. Sometimes so many newsletters came, so many things go, nobody bothers. Is it so? Did I get? I never got. Like that people are saying. I assure you that we will follow it up. That booklet will be soon given to you. Good Father. Then. Yes, Father.
Public marriage outside.
Yes.
The family can they receive the Holy Communion out of the yes, what is the canon of say?
Yes. So that is the thing. So I should not be too strict or too lenient. It's a big problem now. First of all, the mind of the Holy Father is very broad presently. But sometimes it is also difficult for us, because the other day I told the seminarians, for me nowadays big question, I don't know what about Hyderabad seminary, do they allow mobile or not? No, not yet allowed. If they are caught, are they sent out? Okay, that's the rule. That's the rule in St. Peter's. Okay. Even in St. Peter's, the rule is the same. Recently, to my shock, I found out even a few philosophers had mobile and they came, one seminarian was caught. When his phone was checked, then they found other members like that. I was feeling quite very sad and disappointed. I thought I am motivating them well, preaching, one of the animators, though I don't have much time. I was very sad about it. I used to preach very eloquently about the parable of the prodigal son. I was always saying, my way of interpreting it may be inspired by some books, I don't know. So Jesus narrated this parable in self-defense. Why you are very gentle and kind? Because Jesus said, you are accusing me of being too indulgent with the sinners. I will show you the heart of my Father. My Father grieves, suffered when the Son went away. I grieve. My Father forgives, I forgive. My Father is generous, I am generous. You are all like the elder brother. I am like my Father. That is why I am doing like that. That's why Jesus told the parable. That's how I used it. I told the seminarians that I am also very sad. Usually I preach like this, but today I not only preach that, I say it, but then you have to come to yourself. You have to acknowledge that you cheated. You have to acknowledge that you are cheated. You have to face the Father. You have to face the Father. They did not come to me, not because I am very strict, they did not come to me. Such a person we cheated him. Like that, they did not see me for 1 week, though they know that I came to know about it from the vice rector. The seminarians did not come to me. So I integrated both mercy and then they are changing their way of life like that. Okay, that's another part. With regard to this, the Holy Father, see, in our country we attribute everything to the home, whole family, corporate responsibility. Corporate responsibility. But abroad, unthinkable that for the mistake of those who got married, the parents or brothers and sisters are punished. Sometimes I used to ask them, some of the bishops' brothers are in the Communist Party or in atheistic ideologies. Our brothers or priest sister ran away with their Hindu, not in invalid marriage. Can we suspend the priest? You will say, no, Father, we should not suspend all that. Surely you will say. You are more understanding towards bishops and priests than to ordinary family members. You don't know their compulsion. That is one thing. At the first stroke, which I wanted to say. See, what is important is, to whom can we deny communion? Canon 915. 915 speaks about whenever there is restriction of right, it has to be interpreted strictly. That means very generous towards the accused. Strictly means minimum of extension. Very generous towards the accused. Whenever there is restriction of right involved. Restriction of right involved. 915, what does it say? Those who are excommunicated or interdicted, that is minor excommunication. And it speaks of a third category, those who persist. Adamantly persist. Adamantly persist in manifest grave sins. Manifest grave sin. Those who adamantly persist in manifest grave sin. You have to interpret these words honestly. Did the parents do? Because they are adults means my own opinion would be we should not be too strict with them. But sometimes these people only took them to the Hindu temple, took them to the registrar office and then married, despising the church. Then such considerations come and village setup come. But we have to also enlighten the people. How far the parents are responsible. Earlier the law was very strict. Now at least I can tell you, mind of the Holy Father is not there. At the same time, you have to see the village situation. You have to enlighten the people, educate the people. They are not so much responsible. They are adults. Unless they want to defy the church. Even in such a case, the person says, I am really very sorry. I am even ready to do public penance. then you should not deny. That is my view, and you have to follow your practice as directed by the bishop. So like that, even the question came day before yesterday also. The bishop seems to have said for 6 months, if the parents only are responsible for that marriage, 6 months at least don't give them communion. Like that particular law was there. I told the bishop, I do not completely agree with it. 6 months not giving communion, the church law may not be for it. The church law will not say. When the people are properly disposed, and ask for communion, and then show ready to confess, then the mind of the church is to grant. But people in invalid marriages, even now the church has not changed the teaching very much, even though Amoris Laetitia has opened a possibility, but even now they are not married in the church. They are only divorced means you can give, but they are divorced and remarried civilly and living together. Then we should not give, that is the thing. But how to extend it to other members of the family, you have to be very, very strict about it. I know some people don't want, but people need to be educated. That's all. That is my opinion.
Yeah. Only to the parents, not the other members of the family.
Yeah, even parents.
Only to the parents. If they are responsible for the marriage.
Yeah, you are not giving. Parents are not. If they are responsible. Even that, I will make a big question mark. To what extent? If they are adults themselves are responsible. Otherwise, we did not want to marry. Parents are taking means, then it is like that.
That's what it is.
Yes.
So why did not go away and marry and parents are not responsible?
Yes. The parents are a party to that. We have to take each case very seriously. So earlier it was so strict. Now the mind of the Holy Father, at least, even to the parents, I mean, if they come in, if they marry only, those who are married only are responsible when they are adults.
The priest blessing father.
No, whatever it may be, they are adults. They are responsible now. Unless if there is no freedom, then it is not a marriage, valid marriage at all. That's what. I have different opinions.
The priest blesses wedding in the church.
Priest blesses?
The priest blesses one of the family members in the church. After half an hour, gets the Brahmins outside, again blesses.
Yeah. So the law of the church says there is no two religious celebration of same marriage. They will say, Brahmin, it's only for the reception for the just we went to them to please them, like that they will escape. But then marriage is only one. You don't have any control over it. Or first they go secretly to them and then they come. As long as you don't know, a marriage is what takes place in the church.
In the presence of the publicly,
that's what happens is public celebration. So they say we simply exchange garland. They know marriage already taken place. 10 times also they celebrate.
Tali and not only garland.
Yeah. Now you have to enlighten the people. So for them also, after the marriage is over in the church, isn't it?
Yes.
You have entered. 10 times they do tali. You just ignore it. But then you tell them that is not then correct. And they ask, sorry, can you be forgiven?
Can we give communion to them?
Yeah, surely.
What response we can give the public Catholics? They are opposite.
So that's what I am saying. No? See, communion, see, the law, you know the law of the church. But then for everything, somebody scolded the parish priest. Can you give communion to them? Abused. Abused. You are having a lady like that. Can you give communion? What responsibility you are giving to the people? That means they can scold the parish priest during the mass. It is wrong, I say. I am completely saying it is wrong. I don't say it should not be encouraged. But denial of communion cannot be according to your whims and fancies for every mistake. As long as people repent and say sorry, you can give.
They have not said the public came and reacted. How can a parish priest?
See, there are two things. No, I don't encourage, for example, taking patiently all the violation of law. First of all, how many times have you told the people instructed regarding these canonical laws? Never. Never. You are never done. My dear brothers and sisters, so regarding the marriage, this is the thing. There is only one marriage, not many marriages. See, without making the people aware, all these things, after the event you become very strict. Then you will lose many more people. Suppose one person will be, if he has some faith, then he will feel sad that his faith is very, very minimum. You are completely losing them. They will join the Pentecostal church. So what I am saying, I am not promoting laxity for what I want you to understand is this. So make it clear, so there is only one marriage, people should not do it. People should not do a double celebration. The double celebration come into the picture when one of the parties is there. So now, one boy doesn't want to come to the Catholic church only. The girl's family want to come. What do you do? No, if you don't come, no marriage. Are you going to promote that? No bowling. For marriage, I'm saying. Boy is Hindu. This one. Boys party says you will commit suicide if you go to the Catholic church and marry. What are you going to say? Doesn't matter, die. You only have to bless. Are you going to insist on it? What are you going to do? I'm asking. The girl says, Father, their family doesn't want. I want to be a Catholic. I will try my best to bring up the children in the Catholic faith. That's why we speak about permission, a dispensation for disparity of talent, provided Catholic party promises. Okay. Secondly, dispensation from disparity of cult is obtained. Now second is, who has to bless? Is it the Hindu priest or registrar or Catholic vicar? Even for that, church is more sympathetic when you have to follow some other form, not Catholic form. There is a serious reason in that particular case. Bishop can even dispense the marriage be celebrated in some public form. Not Hindu form, maybe without repugnance to the Catholic party, Bishop can give two dispensations. One for marrying a Hindu, another for the marriage being blessed outside the Catholic church. So people do not know this law, priests do not know this law, then all these complications come. There is a possibility. Priests do not know. Dispensation from canonical form can be given in individual cases. When a Catholic marries a Protestant, when a Catholic, dispensation from canonical form means what? Catholic priest does not bless the marriage. That's what. No problem of witnesses and all. Canonical form I explained to you this morning. Two parties, two witnesses, one priest. Dispensation from canonical form in mixed marriage and disparity of cult marriage is possible. Is possible. In rare cases. In rare cases. I understand the feeling of the people. Those days you should not come only. It was not allowed. Now the whole mind, the society, the church has changed. The Hindu party must promise. Now no. The Hindu party need not promise. Catholic party only we can ask. Hindu party knows Catholic party has promised. That's all. 11:25. 11:25. So in this case, what I am saying, you have to instruct the people. There is only one marriage, not many marriages. They are going publicly means social tradition. If that marriage is not there, they have done so many things to so many people. And then all this money has to be obtained. Only when that man comes, this is it. If you want to do secretly, that the Catholic party doesn't believe in. The girl has no freedom. The parents say, our girl has to live with that man. No, in that family, what can they do? These are compulsions. You are, as Holy Father says, you are throwing. You are only imposing, you think only of, oh, he has done like that. The person doesn't believe it. The person simulates through it. All that. Suppose it is in a city, nobody knows. If it is in the village is up and out. We have to show this. You have to protect the faith of the people. Of course, I understand. In this case, for example, scandal is there. Others also will follow. See, first of all, the proper catechism, Catholics marrying Catholics must be taught first. Other thing, Catholic marrying non-Catholics or non-baptized is by way of exception. For all these, we do not know sufficient homework.
They are not Catholics, both are Catholics.
Both are Catholics going to Hindus.
Yeah.
I am speaking about mixed marriage.
Both are Catholics.
Why they are going?
Priest is there. And
Why? Okay.
priest studying the two Brahmins and God married.
Okay, then I do understand. Then it is like going like that. That is apostasy. That is excommunication.
That's a
So
reason.
why Catholics go to Brahmins for marriage blessing? Then they are, how you bless the marriage first of all? You didn't know them only after the so long. One of the things is,
Both Catholics.
Okay, now.
Affected the Catholic faith. People faithful are affected by that.
okay, now I understand. And okay, all that I said from the point of view of mixed marriage and this, no, I will finish it. All that I said. So here I know how the parish priest is ignorant of the faith level of the people. The parish priest doesn't know about the faith. If they go to the Muslim, they will go. If they go to this one, they will go. Such is the shepherding ministry the parish priest has done. Individually. We have to say Mea Culpa, not to the parties. 1 week or 2 weeks, 1 month he has prepared them for the sacrament of marriage, and then they go to Hindu priest. Their faith level, we have to be ashamed. Parish priest should be ashamed for having prepared. Those who taught catechism should be ashamed. Of course, in addition to not excluding them. Yes, Father wants to ask them. Yes, Brother. Yeah. 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 Certificate. Marriage certificate, now government certificate is valid. Our certificates are not often time valid. Don't worry about the marriage certificate. No. The marriage, whatever marriage it is, if one party is Catholic, we are authorized to bless. Government recognizes. Don't worry. So the real marriage certificate is that certificate which is given by the government. Whether disparity of cult or mixed marriage, real certificate is certificate. You are worried about certificate only. Yeah.
Celebration of the marriage.
Yeah.
Outside the Christian.
Yeah.
After that one, practice with regard to the practice of the religion, either a boy or a girl.
Practice of?
Religion.
No. That permission, first permission is regarding the 1125. Can you read, Father? 1125. The same rule for mixed marriage and disparity of cult. 1125 has to be followed with regard to practice of religion. 1125. Okay. No, practice of religion. I don't understand your question, Father.
That is why they have done
Yes.
marriage.
After marriage, one party remains Hindu, one party remains Catholic. Okay.
But then, the boy and the girl,
Yeah. Why and girl?
each one is following their own religion.
Yes. Okay. Very good.
Okay. Marriage ultimately, another certifies the marriage. It is a Hindu marriage or Christian marriage or Protestant marriage.
No. See, the marriage must be valid in civil law. The marriage must be valid in canon law. It is a marriage that is valid in canon law because one is two dispensations were given. So canon law says it is a valid marriage. For civil law requirements, whatever you say you do for the civil law requirements, nothing wrong. See, two Hindus marry. What happens? It is a valid marriage, though not sacramental marriage. One Hindu, one Catholic married, according to the church. It is a valid marriage, but not sacramental marriage. Only a valid marriage between two baptized is a sacrament. Two Pentecost marry, according to the government. It is a valid marriage and sacramental marriage. Two Protestants marry, valid marriage and sacramental marriage. Any valid marriage between two baptized is sacrament, otherwise it has only the natural bond. That's what I have.
Otherwise, in the case of our mentioning of the marriage, two Christians or Catholics married.
Yeah.
Some cases, in the case of SC, now we have a certificate from the government.
Yeah, that's a problem that you have. Yeah, same problem in Gujarat also. Two reasons. One is with regard to not losing the government job and so many things. They do like that. These are compulsions and they have to follow your own particular law how to deal with these cases. I don't have a definite answer for these problems. Just to satisfy the requirement of the government not to lose the job, then their identity, all these questions come into it. I don't have a specific answer. Different dioceses have different policy, and you have to get the necessary authorization from the higher authority. Okay, now no need. Father is clear. Thank you. Okay. But if Father wanted to ask question, yes, Father. Yeah.
Lord, because of the job.
Yeah, that's understood. Yesterday also I didn't give you a definite answer. They go through that, we have to be understand. One thing is, many marriages can be held. I'm not too critical of the pastoral ministry, but see how best you can know all this. I'm really surprised. I never heard, at least in our part of the country, Tamil Nadu, in Pondicherry, that two Catholics went to the Brahmin priest for exchanging garland. I never heard.
How's the priest is in the family?
Yeah, priest is in the family, priest is cut off, what to do? Yeah, relations only sometimes.
Traditionally done.
Tradition, okay. I am new to this situation.
Not ignorance of the parish priest. Parish priest knows very well about that.
Oh, okay.
Because see, they have the tradition and they are not new converts.
Yeah.
They are traditional Catholics.
Yeah. So the successive parish priest should say that it is like that. Even now, we are promoting dialogue, religion. Any elders, we have to get blessing. In that way, they are getting blessing from elders. Anybody, Brahmin priests or Brahmin leaders, that is nothing wrong. You have to distinguish between getting blessing from elders and having the marriage blessed by the elders. A marriage is celebrated by the elders. Suppose you go to Chandrababu Naidu, please bless me. To Catholics go, he's blessing. Okay, let him bless. He is the leader, chief minister. So you are blessing. That is different from
Real
yeah, that's what. Real marriage taking place. That we have failed in our Catholic duty in catechizing our people. That is our mistake. We have failed. Yes, Father. Yes. No, not in every case. Okay. Sometimes rare cases. Registering that marriage. The parish priest of the place from where the dispensation for our purpose. For our purpose, dispensation was given like this. Marriage, no, doesn't matter. That is with the dispensation from from dispensation, the parish priest of the party. The parish priest who dealt with the papers and everything, he has to register. Again I am saying, this may not be valid civilly someday certificate. Don't worry about it. Let them have it as the government now insists that you have to give primacy in this case regarding the certificate. No, Father, what I am saying is not my law. What I am saying is church law where dispensation from canonical form can be given. For the record, the parish priest who prepared the party, parish priest of the Catholic party can enter with this notification. With this notification. Can enter. For our part, on such and such a day dispensation was given, that marriage was celebrated in this way. You can give. Okay. Dispensation.